Hey guys, Lois Lena here. I also go by Island Turtle. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is actually a part two. I actually finished part one and then I took a shower. I was clearly getting into my evening mode. I was about to eat dinner and I already got a part two to the channeling and it felt really urgent to give it. Normally I don't show up like this, okay? But it felt urgent. So I'm just gonna put it out there. The title pretty much says it all. Don't flinch, it's happening. So kind of what I said in part one, what I was picking up on with like the owl and the snake, it did feel even in real time as I was getting the downloads that it was all like happening very quickly. With this emergence of this snake energy from the egg and then this like merging of the owl and the snake. Now, if you missed part one and you're catching part two, I encourage you to watch part one for this to make sense, but you don't have to if you're finding yourself here in the live. But this merging of the owl and the snake. For most people, this is an aspect of self, of the shadow, an aspect of the shadow that is really beautiful, actually, and really powerful, and is connecting and associating with a very true well of someone's creativity and essence and their truest, deepest desire, along with, for some people, a new clair that's coming online. I was getting mostly the clair that has to do with the knowing and the one that has to do with the seeing. I always get the names mixed up, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And this ability to like get into the heart or even get into other people's hearts. Anyway, so as this is emerging within the self, some people are also experiencing this by way of another person. Like someone's kind of embodying this owl energy in a very like protective Queen of Swords energy and kind of not so trusting of someone who's emerged recently, I want to say, in their snake energy. I want to say these are medicines even that these two individuals carry. But what I was getting as I was getting out of the shower was don't flinch. I was like, oh shit. I was like, don't flinch. It's happening. It's like, even as I say that, I can feel this like this like quiet energy. Not quiet, tense, like pensive energy. So a few ways this could be happening as this happens for you. Because again, everyone's in a different boat. Some of y'all it's just between you and you. Some of you it's between you and a person who's helping you get to this like truer, creative, powerful, secure place within yourself. If you're dealing with a person, this snake is actually getting a lot closer. It almost feels like closing the gap. Like the owl, I was getting this whole like keeping a safe distance, and the snake is like, no. The snake is like, nope, not happening. I'm moving in closer on this. I'm getting up in that heart space. This is happening now. For those where it's more about an aspect between you and you, oh, the lights are freaking. You seeing that? The lights are freaking out as I'm like trying to talk about this. Let me see if I can steady it. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, it's happening. Interesting. So if you're experiencing this between you and yourself, this snake energy wanting you to embrace yourself, wanting you to embrace your deeper desire, true will, creativity, all these things, it almost feels like a moment of, how do I want to say? It actually feels like you'll be catching yourself in a moment where you're like naturally getting into it. Like you're kind of naturally getting into the snake energy and it feels like a moment of joy. It actually feels like flow is what it feels like. It feels like a moment of flow. Like you're just finding yourself in the middle of doing something, or like you're out and about and someone presents something to you or asks you something and you start kind of just getting into this natural energy that you do carry. And it's almost like you're going to realize it. Just kind of funny. Like you're going to realize it. And it's like the temptation is to like pull back out of comfort, right? Out of like, oh, I'm enjoying this a little too much, or oh shit, I'm like really going there, or oh shit, this is like really presenting itself, or oh shit, this is happening. Some of you, it's a moment to share, actually, to share or express, or even, I don't want to say perform because I don't really like that word, but like maybe some of you, this is like, maybe you love to sing. And it's like, you don't sing in front of people. This is like a moment of like karaoke or something like that. And you're like, oh shit, but like you do it anyway. And it's like, you're learning to be comfortable in that. That's just an example. But yeah, that's how it's coming through. So it's like, don't flinch is basically the message of like, let this happen. Don't interrupt the flow of the merging of this. just let it happen. I also want to equate it to like, God, suddenly I feel really itchy all over. Um, Actually, I noticed like when I showered and I was like trying to wash my face that like, I don't know, my face was having a really weird reaction too. That could also be part of the symptoms that some people are going through. But anyway, the don't flinch message of this is like, I want to equate it to like, when you're having just like a magical moment, like, because we have like we're talking about creative energy, let's take this to like the sexual realm, for example. Like let's say you're like flirting with somebody, let's say there's banter, and let's say like things are kicking off and it's about to happen. But like when someone gets insecure in a moment like that, it totally stops the flow of energy, right? It totally like throws off the whole magic of it all, the yumminess of it all, the exchange of it, because someone's acting out of like discomfort or insecurity or fear. It's that same kind of vibe. It's like, don't flinch. Like let the snake emerge up, let yourself feel the snake, let this like just let it happen. Just let it happen. It's just pure magic, and it's going to be very lovely. And if this is emergence of self, you're going to feel very different after. I almost got said actor. Yeah, so it's like there's a lot of like artsy, like almost like being on the stage or something for some people with this. Um, just let it happen. Your nervous system may want you to flinch. Don't. Okay? Just don't do it. It also gives me that same like analogy too of like with animals, like because we're all talking about animal medicines here. Um like when like you're dealing with a wild animal, like a wild shadowy snake, right? For example. Ooh. Um if they're sussing you out, it's like you don't want to make sudden movements. You just kind of want to let the natural progression happen because like they're in their animal instinct and there's a flow to it. And it's like when you flinch, when you make a move, it's like you're going to trigger something else to happen. You're going to stop the flow of that moment. And then it could lead to like discomfort, unpleasantness, or maybe even like maybe just negative consequences, even. Not saying that would happen to you, but like just using a lot of analogies here and different examples as to like this kind of energy that I'm feeling with this, even if you are just coming into a emergence of these two aspects of self, or you're getting closer with another person or getting more intimate with another person. And by the way, like that intimacy doesn't have to be sexual. That intimacy could be very just emotional, right? And just authentic and vulnerable. But it feels fun, not gonna lie. It feels like there's some kind of like heat behind that, even if it's just a friend. Um, yeah. So the snake is getting closer. The snake is closing the gap. I also want to say, even in another way, the snake is almost like wrapping itself around you tighter. Um, just let it. Just let it. Some of you are going to find yourself in a moment where you can really let yourself surrender to this, and it's fun and it's flowy and it's joyful and it's exhilarating and it's exciting, a little scary. Don't flip, just lean into it. Just let it happen. Okay. Okay. So that's the message. I can't see any of your comments because I don't have my glasses on and I have no idea where I put them, to be honest with you. Because when this message came through, I was like I said, I was like showering, I was getting ready to have some dinner, and I was like, I need to do this message before I do anything else. Oh, you guys probably can't see it. The light is like freaking out again. I'll come up a little closer. Let me see. I was gonna be expecting a visitor. um, may this example find me. She's back. Yeah, just momentarily. But yeah, that's just the quick little part too. I'm gonna go and eat some dinner now. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another message about this in the morning. Yeah, whatever this is, it's quick. Something about this is really fast. Even if like you've been experiencing something akin to this for a while. Wait, didn't the Hanged Man come up before? I think the Hanged Man came up in part one. I think it did. Yeah, so like you may have been experiencing a bit of a Hanged Man energy with all of this. That's no longer. It's like as I was coming through, no longer in Hangman mode about this. It's happening very quickly. Mm, Something else that I'm getting to that was coming up too that I didn't emphasize in part one, and I know it kind of goes without saying. I know you guys already know, but some people are new to all of what we do over here. So also just to be clear, just because I was getting a owl Queen of Swords energy doesn't mean that's for a woman. Okay. that really wanted to be emphasized, that for some of you, um, this owl energy like is within a man. It doesn't have to be within a woman. Like a man could be in a Queen of Swords energy. So that just wanted to be emphasized. Okay. All right. I'm going to go now. Hope you guys have a great night. I hope this message serves you well. And when this moment takes place, or if you're dealing with somebody or whatever, don't flinch. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. Okay. Now I'm going to go. Bye, guys. Have a good night.